Hey, what's up everyone? For this video, I will be discussing the planet Mars. So, apparently the planet Mars is super large and super bright in the sky and is making its way closer to Earth in a celestial point of view, as far as the distance measured in space point of view. The Martian green flash observed on the planet Mars as Mars is approaching Earth for a 15-year close encounter on July 27th. So that's something to look out for, look forward to. If you are commonly observing the sky like I am, Martian green flash shown here. Mars is approaching the Earth for its 15-year close encounter on July 27th. So we're having a close encounter of the Mars kind on July 27th. So a literal close encounter there. The red planet now outshines every object in the sky except the Sun, Moon, and Venus. So that's quite unusual to see Mars so bright. For Mars to outshine every other object besides those, every other celestial object being outshined by Mars, except for those three, obviously, is quite an unusual celestial event. So, the red planet is being seen very bright in the sky. Mars is doing things only very luminous objects can do, like a green flash, shown here back on July 12th. As the GIF was recorded, Mars was shining brightly in the early morning. I wish I had a really good telescope to view this, but I don't. And my Google Sky Maps app has stopped, so I can't see where everything is at. It stopped working. The location of my phone is not working as far as, well, the app is not working. The functionality of the app has stopped. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of memory, maybe it's because my device is older, I don't know. And the tablet, it won't work at all because it says that it doesn't have the proper technology. It has the GPS location technology, but not the compass technology. So, anyway, I actually have a telescope that I got when I was younger. It was it was a $300 telescope at the time, but I should have known it was not, it never did work properly. It was supposed to be internet connected or whatever, but we didn't have internet then anyway, and now I've lost the eyepieces. I'll have to find them sometime and try to see if I can work with that telescope again. But I really wish I had a really good telescope. That would be so awesome to be able to look through. But I'm glad we have the internet where I can view this stuff. So as the GIF was recorded, though, they said, moving back to this article, at the altitude of only 6.5 degrees above the horizon, the turbulence was extreme, sometimes splitting the planet's disk in 2 or 3 slices and displaying a green and blue flash resembling those usually seen on the Sun. So that's shown here. Mars is very close. They said it's unusually close. There it is in the night sky right there. Actually the morning sky there. That's not all. Mars is also making its own glitter paths. Last night, Alan Dyer photographed this specimen from Driftwood Beach at Waterton Lakes National Park in Alberta. And there's that piece of driftwood there. And the beautiful planet Mars right there, shining bright. That is quite unusual for Mars to shine that bright. So a glitter path is a band of light in the water. It's caused by reflections from the troughs and crests of tiny waves. Normally only the Sun and the Moon and sometimes Venus and Jupiter produce glitter paths. Now Mars is doing it too. When you see a reflection like that from Mars, wow, you know Mars is very close. That is quite unusual. That is something. Normally only the Sun and Moon do this, and sometimes Venus if it's bright enough, so it's definitely a big deal. Dyer notes that Mars was bright yellow, a hue caused in part by the massive global dust storm that's in progress there. Right now there is there is a very large dust storm globally on Mars, as it just stated. It's an entire planet-wide dust storm, so that is a very big deal as well. Think about it, a dust storm on another planet that you can see with your own naked eyes. Mars is close. When you can see the dust storm with your own eyes, that's close. See, here's another image. This was on 7/7/2018, July 7th of this year. Just as Mars is getting close enough to Earth to make out the fine disk details, this dust storm kind of kicks up to obscure the finer details, but at least you can see the south polar cap and the northern polar region, the blue water ice, and the ice limb clouds using the 8 diameter telescope. And the picture is by the individual's name shown there. Still 2 weeks before its closest approach, Mars is almost 3 times brighter than Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, and 30% brighter than the giant planet Jupiter, the gas giant. In other words, you can't miss it. You can't miss Mars. Look south at midnight, they say, and remember, the best is yet to come. So, the best view is still on the way. So I'm going to leave you with this image here. Mars is very bright in the night sky. Let's try to observe it. Maybe that's what we're seeing recently, that has been getting brighter and brighter since early July. So, much love, and I just wanted to share this with you all. I have other videos very soon. Peace, and that's all for now. Bye.